Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary and welcome back to another Bibliotherapy Sunday. So today we're going to be talking about friendships. I made some really amazing friends since I've joined the BookTube community and I don't know where I would be without them, so I want to dedicate this video to all the amazing friends that I've made here. You guys know who you are. There's too many to list today, but I love you all to the moon and back. So some of my favorite literary friendships include, this first one is going to be a little different, but I love it. Guards by Terry Pratchett, and this book is filled with many different kinds of friendships, but the friendship between Navi and Colin is just so special. I don't know, they're just so unique on their own, but their friendship is like that grudging friendship where you're perfect for each other as friends, but you don't want to admit it because that would go against who you are. And I just love seeing Navi and Colin together so much. But this whole Discworld series so far that I've been reading, the City Watch, is filled with so many touching friendships that you would not, it's like those friendships that you would never have guessed would be great friendships, but is filled with them. So Guards by Terry Pratchett and the whole City Watch series, lovely for friendships. Next up, and the next 5 books I have here, I have to say, I'm told I don't say this enough, but these next 5 books are available for purchase at the literaryapothecary.com. The link will be in the description, as well as a 10% discount. So go check that out too. So the next up is The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd, and I absolutely love this book so much. This book to me is like chicken soup in a book format, and this Black Madonna Club sisterhood thing that these characters have going on is just so wonderful. It's this group of older women that have formed this, band of, they worship a Black Madonna, and they say that she is the original Madonna, and they have this whole story about her and this whole ceremony that they go through, and they're there for each other through literally everything, any kind of hardships that they go through, any kind of celebrations. The Black Madonna Club are there, and I don't remember what their actual name is for their club, for their little group, but I just call them the Black Madonna Club because that's what they are. But they are so sweet together. I love them so much, and they bring in our main character Lily and make her part of the family too, and it's just so touching. This is such an amazing book, and now movie. And I think the movie does a pretty good job of transitioning from the book to movie. It sticks pretty close to the book from what I remember. So I highly recommend The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. So good. The next one up is The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan, and this is a classic. And I just love reading about this group of Asian women that are now mothers and raising their daughters in this Joy Luck Club, and seeing this one daughter learn everything about her mom that she never knew and about this Joy Luck Club. And it's just so heartwarming, and I love it so much. And yes, moms and daughters can be friends too. So go check out The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan if you haven't already. I believe this is also a movie, but I haven't seen the movie yet, so I can't say anything about that. But another book of friendships that I love. Next up is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I absolutely loved this book. And this whole little circus group are like family to Celia, one of our main characters, and they stick by her through literally everything, just like all these other friendships. And this is one of those unique friendship groups where everyone is totally different from each other. They're all part of the night circus, and they all have these different roles in the circus and different things that they can do. But when push comes to shove, they're there for each other. And I love a good friendship. That's like, I think I said before in another video that my favorite trope is like the chosen one. but that's because I don't really consider like the friendship a trope. I just love good solid friendships in books. I can't get enough of it. If you're writing a book, make sure to include a great friendship in that book, because then I'll just love it to pieces, because I love good friendships in books. Books have always been my friends since I was a kid, and that's where I found my friends. So when I see friendships in books, I eat them up. The next one up is Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate, and this book is so heartbreaking and so heartwarming. We've got this group of siblings that are separated at a young age, and we get like this dual timeline of Rill Foss as a young girl, and then who is it? Avery Stafford as a young woman, essentially learning her family history. We see like these friendships between these siblings form and strengthen and be tested, and siblings are definitely friends too. And this book is just so special to me. I love this book, and if you love a historical fiction book and you haven't read this yet, you definitely need to pick up Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate. It was a New York Times bestseller. It was one of my favorite books I read last year. Throughout the whole year, it made me laugh, it made me cry, it made me smile, it made me want to call it my brother and sister, and it was just so special. I love it. And you can't talk about literary friendships without mentioning Anne of Green Gables. Anne and Diana are the friendship of dreams, friendship goals. They are so cute, so special, and I couldn't mention friendships in books without mentioning Anne of Green Gables, because this is just filled with friendships. Aside from Anne and Diana, you got Anne and Michael, and Anne and I forget his name, the boy at their house, and Anne and the boy at school, Gilbert, and all of the girls at school. It's just filled with friendships everywhere, and it's just so heartwarming. And like I said, I love a good friendship, so I can't get enough of Anne of Green Gables. I definitely want to read the rest of this series. All I've read is Anne of Green Gables, but I also want to go back and reread this again too. So Anne of Green Gables, filled with friendship goals. Now, I also went and asked some of my BookTube friends for their favorite books with friendships, and a lot of them had some of these books already listed. But there are some more that I didn't mention here that they've mentioned that I just gotta put in a good word for. So everyone loves The House on the Cerulean Sea. It is a absolute, I've heard it's like a book in a hug format. It's so great. I can't wait to read it. I haven't read it yet, but I can't wait, and I know I'm gonna need tissues for it. But there's so many great friendships in that book because of all of these orphans that are being adopted, and they all form these friendships, and I just can't wait to read more friendships. Also, The Help is a classic, and that has that woman friendship, just like Secret Life of Bees, and I haven't read that book yet, but I love the movie, and I can't wait to get to that book too. The Six of Crows also has a great friendship, and also, of course, Lord of the Rings. You can't mention friendships without mentioning Lord of the Rings and them hobbits. I love the hobbits. I am a hobbit, I think, secretly. You know, potatoes, helping, dancing, many meals in a day. I love Samwise Gamgee. He's my favorite. So you can't mention friendships without Lord of the Rings. Also, Malice by John Gwynne. I haven't read this book yet, as you know. It's on my March TBR, but I can't wait because I've heard so many good things about this book. And we got Corbin, Evnis, Radis, and Nathar, and I probably totally butchered all of those names, but I can't wait to get to this book. I'm told that there's a lot of great friendships in here, so I can't wait for more friendships. And then last but not least, one of my very, very good friends, Jessie at the Bookish Mom, you gotta go check her out. She's gotten me so excited to read Kings of the Wild, where you've got this band of essentially brothers that are coming back together to form their band again, and this is all about lots of 80s rock in it, and I can't wait to read it. We're going to be doing a live stream, I think, later this year on this, me and Jesse, and I can't wait for that chat. So I'm going to be reading this a little bit later this year, but I can't wait to read it, and I can't wait to learn about the band. I'm so excited for it. So that's my video on literary friendships. Let me know what your favorite literary friendships are in the comments. I'm also going to be linking some of my BookTube best friends down in the description. If you haven't already checked them out, you got to go check them out, subscribe. They are amazing and I love them, and I wouldn't be able to do this without them. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we have new videos out. Keep reading, and I love y'all to the moon and back. Bye.